Yeah, I mean, let me talk to him, man.
See, people always ask, was Mozzy in the streets? Was Mozzy in the streets? See, you gotta think, before he was famous, like what era he came up under. I'm talking like literally the first generation of when the cliques and all that shit started. Fab, Zilla, PAY, Stars, and all these other cliques. So I'm gonna keep it more P-bound, southboundish, because that's the era where it started at. But before that, you know, 4th Avenue, 33rd, 8th Ave, and things of that nature, like he come from under that umbrella. And just to think of the umbrella of Old Park that he come from under, where a hood that's so big or just big in gang culture, for that matter, is also divided. So this is way before fame. This is street shit where it's divided between the blocks, 4th Ave, 33rd, 12th, 8th Ave, and shit like that, where these blocks is divided. And they divided before the cliques even emerged. So when the cliques emerged, Fab, Zilla, and it bring more division, you know, and families. It's a family-oriented hood, but families that's not also together. So that's even more division. Just imagine that. But was he in the streets? That's what a lot of people ask, but it wasn't that type of tension like that back then in the earlier stages. So when the cliques emerged, like I'm second generation, he a couple years older than me, so if I'm second generation, really where the cliques and shit, really where the gang war really kicked off is in my generation. Like things was happening more in-house, more in niggas' neighborhoods and things like that, which with niggas was going to war with neighboring gangs, but it was more all out. But when things started getting separated and niggas were getting singled out, it was in my era, which I'm second generation of his era. After his era, you know, is when shit really started cracking. So, yeah, he was out there in the streets. He was out there in the streets, as you can see in the video that they was shooting that. And that became after, and he was rapping before, not just before he got famous, but way before he even was known to, I would say, outside of his neighborhood, to other gang members and things of that nature. But a lot occurred. A lot occurred, and a lot have to occur for him to be who he became. So, yes, he was in the streets. He was out there, and nigga, he was in different neighborhoods, and he got family from other neighborhoods and shit like that. He was in the streets.